Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do an all-day wear test and review on a product that I just picked up. I showed it to you in my recent Ulta haul and it is from Essence. So this is their Prime Studio. It is the HD Hydra Primer Spray. I was very intrigued to pick this up because I'm on the hunt for a facial spray that is similar to my absolute favorite from Smashbox, which is their what is this exactly? Their Photo Finish Primer Water. I love this. I love it so much, and I always see the biggest difference when I use it compared to when I don't use it. So I'm looking for something that is way more affordable than that. So this right here from Essence was around $5. I think it was $4.99, so very, very affordable. This has coconut water, and it says that it's moisturizing and energizing. It also says it's the perfect base for your daily makeup. It hydrates your skin and gives you energized, fresh feeling skin with coconut water and provitamin B5. Less visible pores for an even skin tone. Use alone or under makeup. So what I'm going to do is put this on and then go about my day with a normal face of makeup. I'm going to wear products on my face that I know that I love, that work, that never give me an issue, so that way if there is an issue, I know it's because of this. And then I'm going to do regular check-ins probably once after a couple hours, and then at the end of the night before I wash my face. So let's go ahead and get started. This obviously is a spray, so I'm just going to shake it up a little bit, and let me do like a tester spray. Okay, much better. You need to spray it a couple times because those first ones were they weren't the best. So let's go ahead and just spray this on. I've already washed my face and I went in with my toner. Okay, it smells really good. The mister on here is quite aggressive. That is very aggressive. I would recommend holding it back a little bit more, even spraying it up and then catching it with your face like I did that very first time. Because my face is nice and saturated, but yeah, it's a little bit aggressive. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my moisturizer now. And then my regular face, which I'm going to do off camera. And I will again come in and do check-ins throughout the day, and we'll see exactly how well this Essence Prime Plus Studio works. Okay guys, so my full face is on. If you like my eyeshadow and my lipstick, I did just film this look, so stay tuned for that. As far as the spray goes, okay, after I sprayed my face, I went off camera, I started doing other stuff, you know, moisturizer and the whole rest of my face. My skin definitely felt a little bit sticky, a little bit tacky, so I wouldn't see me using this on its own. I would definitely want to layer it underneath makeup because on its own my skin just felt too sticky tacky, you know what I mean? I will say my makeup went on beautifully. I have no complaints so far, except that for a little while after I'd sprayed it, my eyes were kind of irritated, but my eyes are fine now, but definitely up until maybe 20 minutes ago they were a little bit irritated. But yeah, as far as the initial application and how it laid underneath my makeup, it's beautiful, it's perfect, I love it. I do feel nice and hydrated. I did go in with some of my hydrating products today, and I still do feel nice and hydrated. So we'll have to see how this lasts throughout the day, if I get oily, if my foundation breaks up and all of that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and do a check-in in just a little bit. Hello beauties, so we're at my first check-in. It's 2:30 right now. I've had this foundation on for about 3.5 hours. So this is what we're looking at right now. I think that I'm a little bit more shiny than normal, but it honestly looks like a healthy shine. It doesn't look like greasy, oily. So I'm not even minding that. My pores look a little bit larger than normal. So I noticed it a ton when I was looking in my car mirror. And even like right now from a distance, I feel like I can totally see my pores, but up close, it doesn't look so bad. So I'm kind of on the fence right now. Also, I'm beginning to break up a little bit right here on my nose. And on these hard to reach areas. So I can tell this is not going to be a very long lasting. I'm going to keep it on. I'm going to do another check-in probably before bed or before I decide to wash this off. But right now it's not terrible. And just to let you know, I've been out running and doing errands. It's windy. It's a little bit on like the muggy side outside, so maybe that's why as well. I don't know if the weather is helping or hurting this in any way, but this is what we're looking at right now. Again, I don't think it looks terrible, but yeah, I am just a little bit more on the oily side, and my pores are larger than normal, and then I've got my nose breaking up. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Hello everyone, so it's about 6 o'clock and I've got my son here. He's not feeling too well. So I figured I would just do my final check-in right now because I'm gonna give him a bath and just hang out with him. So here are my final thoughts on this primer spray. Sorry. Okay, I like it, but I also am unsure of it. I feel like depending on what kind of mirror I'm in, depends on how much I like it or don't like it. So in my in the car mirror, the one that you drop down, I hate it. I feel like my pores look giant. I'm super shiny. But then like I was at Target and I passed by a mirror and I looked and I was like, hey, this doesn't look so bad. So as more time has gone on, I'm definitely getting more oily. There's some more of like that dew coming through, but it's really weird because it looks like a natural dew. It doesn't look oily, greasy, nasty. It just looks like natural. It's almost like I use a dewy foundation. So if you like that, you're gonna love this. Speaking of that, I did also use a couple of my favorite hydrating primers underneath my foundation today because I am very, very dry lately. And so yeah, I wanted to add that. So it's possible that combining those products with this spray caused extra dewiness. I'm definitely at a place where I feel like I want to continue trying this spray out, seeing what kind of mixes work and don't. So right now, I totally don't think this is a fail. I actually really like it still, and I would definitely recommend it to anybody who's on the dry side. If you are oily combination like me, I'm going to try this again, but right now I feel like my thoughts are, if you're oily combination like me, stick with regular products or even mattifying products. Don't go with anything hydrating when you use this, and then I feel like you won't have quite as much oil. What I will say is that my nose definitely is not sticking, my foundation is not sticking on my nose quite the same. Right here at the tip, quite a bit has lifted, but honestly everywhere else it is still very much on. What I want to see is what happens if I were to powder this down. So this one's not yours, baby. Thank you. So what I'm going to do is grab my powder brush and a little bit of translucent powder. So I'll go with my Coty Airspun and see what happens if I were to just try and fix this. Now there's really barely anything in here, which is good. So I'm just going to use this and tap, tap, see what happens. Husband just walked by. Oh, so yeah, so see, that definitely mattified everything right away, and it doesn't look cakey as of yet. So yeah, it definitely doesn't look cakey. I feel like I definitely could have been powdering this throughout the day, and I would have been fine, but again, I didn't want to touch it. I wanted to give you guys just a full regular wear test on this so that you can see exactly what it looked like without having to touch up. So that was it. My final thoughts are, I definitely would recommend this, especially if you are on the dry or very dry side. I think you would love it. If you are not, if you are oily or normal or even very oily, definitely use it and then combine it with more mattifying products. And I think you're going to be just fine for $5. Also, I did want to say that earlier I was saying my eyes were a little bit stinging and I wasn't too sure what that was from. That went away right away, and I haven't had any issues
Mommy,
with this.
Did you drop off the check, princess?
I'm recording.
Huh?
I'm recording.
I'm
I'm gonna kill every man in this house. Okay. Can I please do my outro? Thank you. Alright guys, so that'll be the end of today's video. I have a sick baby to take care of. If you like this, definitely give me a thumbs up. If there's any more of these kind of sprays that you want me to try out, let me know in the comments down below. I'm always looking for what's great, and especially I'm always looking for some kind of dupe to the Smashbox Primer Water. So if you have one, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave and hit that bell so that you know every time that I upload. I do try to upload 3 times a week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Bye.